Good morning, guys. We're gonna do a quick get ready with me because time is running fast, faster than I was thinking. Say super glowy gel. I do have work. I was trying to get out of it because I have a migraine, one that's throbbing. It's the same migraine, but each day it varies. Or I feel like this one's weather related. We've been in a heat wave. Usually when the weather remains the same for a while, my migraines are fine. I can deal with them. This one though, the weather changed from being super hot and it dropped right down. So this one's like throbbing all this side. Last night was even worse than right now, but there's nobody to cover my shift. So I told my manager, I was like, well, I'll just double up on pain stuff, I guess. I don't want to leave them also hanging. I know some people say, well, it's not your problem. No, it's not my problem, but I don't want to leave them hanging because I'm on cooking shift today. And there's not really anybody who can cover the cooking shift, which is kind of poopy. I feel like we still need one more person. We just hired somebody, but she's training. And I don't know if she's going to be able to do cooking shifts or not. Maybe. Cooking shift is one of the shifts where it's harder to get somebody to come in to cover that one. I think I put too much stuff this time. I'm using my Misha BB cream sunscreen. I really like this. I like that it has skin care benefits in it supposedly, and well, I don't know, I just like it. I went and got a prescription for my hands, and I tell you what, you guys probably can't tell the difference. Can you see how not as red that they are today? The blisters on this one is pretty much just about gone. I put it on last night and this morning. Yeah, I had to go. It's a cortisol, some kind of cortisol anti-inflammation cream. I'll be using it twice a day for the next 14 days. Put it on, let it soak in, and then go over with your moisturizer. I'm not going to use any. I think my days of using Bath and Body Works moisturizers for my hands is over, because even before this happened, I felt like they're so heavily scented, and are they really doing anything? I don't know. I already took something for my migraine. I told my manager, because we're not supposed to have drinks or food in the deli. Obviously, I'm not going to bring food in the deli, but I told her, like, I'm going to be having a drink with me. If I'm coming in, I'm going to have a drink with me. I'll probably keep some, something for pain in my apron, too, because I know how to numb the pain. I just can't get it to go away. It's the darn weather, but we did get rain last night, so that was nice. Like, I feel like I got back-to-back migraine, one hormonal, plus now the damn weather. Hopefully now the weather, it looks like all this upcoming, like this week and going next week, the temperature is going to stay about where it is right now, like between 18 and 22. Hopefully it does, because if it goes back up into the 30s again, my migraine's not going to leave. It'll stay until the darn weather sorts itself out. Grace is gone to school. Did I tell you guys yesterday her friend is missing? So, Monday after school, Grace texted me and asked if her friend could come to our place because she got kicked out of her dad's. Long story short, this kid's mom doesn't live in Canada. She lives outside the country. So she lives with her dad. Well, apparently her dad kicked her out, and her aunt doesn't want her at her place. She has a grandmother. I don't know if her grandmother lives with her and her dad, but all I know is, and this is based on just kid talk, her dad's an alcoholic. They don't get along. There are some other serious accusations, which I told Grace I'm not going to. If a kid says that, I'll believe them, because that's some serious stuff to accuse. Anyways, I said we have an open door policy, because we said this to David's friends too, like, we have an open door policy. If you need a place to stay, our door is open. The plan was for her to go to her aunt's and grab a bag of her stuff, because her aunt didn't want her there either, and come here. Well, Grace came home and her friend got on the bus to go to her aunt's and get her bag of stuff. All I know is her and Grace were texting, and then the texting stopped, and so Grace was freaking out all damn night. Nothing we could do, because we don't know the girl's dad's phone number. We don't know where she lives. Well, Matt might know where she lives, like her dad's, but I don't know if he's seen her actually go into the house, so we don't know which house is hers. Grace stayed home yesterday because she didn't sleep, so therefore she didn't feel good. Grace reached out to another kid at school asking if their friend showed up, and they said no. So I think Grace told them what happened, and then they went to the office, and I think the school called, from what I was told by Grace, the school called the kid's dad, and he said no, he hasn't seen his daughter. So Grace has gone to school today. Her friend still has not texted since Monday after school, when her and Grace were texting back and forth about the plan for her to come here. So I told Grace, go to the office, ask them if they've heard anything about her, whether from her directly or from her dad or grandmother or aunt. And if they haven't, let the school know that tell them what the plan, what happened and what was supposed to happen, and that the texting stopped. So she said, okay. We're in Calgary, lots of kids, especially teenagers, like between the ages of 10 and 18, a lot of kids take off, either separately or with other friends, and they tend to get found. So I told Grace not to get too hyped up, or worst case scenario. I was like, she will turn up. Again, I gotta keep this video fast, because I got an hour. I already had a coffee, banana, took all my supplements and stuff. I finally got my hands on one, guys. I ordered it the day it was released. The heck's on? Is that bubbling on the back? Probably. I got this case, the flower case, but when I ordered it, I was able to choose what stuff I wanted. So what's in this one is originally they show it online inside the eyeball packaging. I didn't like the eyeball packaging. I'm not into the evil eye, or whatever you want to call it. But I did like this one. So I picked this case, the flower case, and then I picked the set that was inside the evil eye. So what do we have here? We have a soft light finishing powder, a highlighter right here, which is rose gold strobe light. We have blush in pink fusion. We have blush in Oasis Glow. We have another blush in Vibrant Coral, and then we have a bronzer, Natural Bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and just dibble dabble with this stuff. I'm gonna try the finishing powder because I've never used a finishing powder. So I'm just dabbing my brush gently in here. I'm just gonna put finishing powder right here. I'm not gonna go up because I do want to bronze. I'll put some of the finishing powder in here. I have no idea what a finishing powder is supposed to do. My guess is this finishing powder would be good once you have your whole face done and you just take a nice big fluffy brush and just go over and make sure everything's all blended. That's what my guess would be, but I'm just gonna lightly, you know. Dust it around. I will use the bronzer. I'll use this Real Techniques brush. Is it bronzing me? Anyways, I'm hoping Grace's friend turns up today, either at school or they find out that she's home safe. I also found out, so last week, I think it was last week, Grace had asked, she had called Matt from school or whatever, and she's like, hey, can I go to the mall with my friend, the one that I'm currently talking about? I don't know if Grace said that her friend's dad was going to drop them off at the mall or not, but he didn't. We were under the impression that Grace and her friend got a drive to the mall from her dad. But Grace told me last night that no, they took the bus and the train. Now, we're not opposed to Grace taking the bus and train, but she's never in her entire life taken bus and train. And yeah, I told her that's the kind of thing that would have been nice to know. Because Grace doesn't know her way around Calgary. She doesn't know about bus numbers and train numbers, not. She wasn't with her friend that she was with, who's used to taking transit. That could have gone a different way. Okay, that's a nice bronze. I am going to put just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. I do have another highlighter bronzer, but maybe I'll use those tomorrow or the day after. I'm doing an even earlier shift tomorrow, so I don't know if tomorrow I'll even come on here. Okay, that's pretty. Definitely gonna do highlighter. So it says this one's a highlighter. I swatched these when they came in yesterday before I read what they said on the back. And I was sitting here like, what's this? Without, with, okay. Okay, that's pretty. Now, for the blush, don't believe I have another fluffy. Maybe this one will work. It's big, it's fluffy, so it'll disperse it. I'm going to first go, I kind of want to go into this one because it's like a nice natural looking. We'll start it with this one, and if I want some color, I'll go into this one up here. What kind of blush does this say this one is again? It's definitely on the more natural side. I don't really see pigment as much as I see glow. It's very pretty, I like it. But I think I need some pigment. Oh, Ace's Glow. That's what this one's called. So I am gonna dab into this pink one. So I do want a little color, like a little flush of something. Just 3 more shifts, guys, and I'm off for the weekend. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. This is pretty. I do have one Hourglass product. It's a, I feel like with the lighting, I can't really see too well, but I'm definitely glowy. Just going into the finishing powder and just put this, I guess, everywhere. Just lightly. Okay. This is definitely a nice, that's pretty. First impressions for me, again, I have one blush, but it's the only product I have. So we'll definitely play around with this. I'm glad I got my hands on one because I've missed getting it every other time. Let's do the eyebrows. The Annabelle. I almost bought the new Maybelline mascara. The, what was it called? Rocket? No. It's in a pink tube. Anyways, $20. Excuse me, Maybelline? You want to charge me $20 for your damn mascara that's from the drugstore? No bueno. I'll wait till I go to Walmart, or because I do want to try it. What's it called? It's in a pink tube. Not, is it called Explosion? Fireworks? I don't know. Anyways, we finally have it here. And I definitely want to try it, but I'm not paying $20 for a Maybelline mascara. Drugstore is getting ridiculous. One brow done. Yeah, this is the Annabelle Stay Sharp Self-Sharpening Waterproof Brow Liner in the shade Taupe. Try not to press too hard. Good enough. I feel like my eyebrows have not been eyebrowing lately, and I'm not sure why. What I do know, though, is I do want to color my hair this weekend. I'm just going to go like a shade darker. I can't remember if I got like a... It's either a light brown I got or a dark blonde or something. I can't remember. For the eyeballs, because the face is done, and I don't want to like dilly-dally with my face. Just gonna do something quick. I'll show you the two things I bought right quick. Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Diamond Dust. I bought this. This is like $30 pretty much. I think it's like $28.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. Even at Walmart, it's in the $20 range, but it went down to, I think, $21, so I bought it, because I've been wanting this forever, but it's so expensive. Some people said it's comparable to the Fenty, but I don't think so. Is it sparkly? Sure. There you go. Definitely a good eyeshadow topper. But I picked that up, and then I picked this up because I also want this. The Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzer and Blush. Healthy Glow. Yeah, you don't get much product in here, so I can't get over the fact how much they charge these for. But this is like bronzer, blush combination. To me, it's more of a bronzer, not a blush. But again, I'll use it. I think for the eyes, I'm just gonna do a shimmer, I guess. And then we'll throw some mascara on. I'm gonna grab, jeez. Whoa, how did that get way out here? If you're like, Tammy, you're in the mood. I'm a little bit in the mood, yeah, because of my head. I'm gonna use, geez Louise, what one do I want to use? First things first, I'm gonna take the shade Fair and put this all over my lid right quick. With this big fluffy brush. My head might be bugging me, but I still want to look cute. And I think I'm gonna take mix Stone and Vague. Let's put these in my crease right quick. Not gonna go dark or anything. Just enough so that there's a little something up here. Question, do you guys think I'm an over consumer whatever, what do you call that? Do I buy too much makeup? I know last month I did great with not buying as much. Like last month I probably bought the least amount in a while. So there's a little something. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Just so there's some, when my eye is open, there's some color out here. There's like a plethora of things that I do want to buy. Some stuff I might talk myself out of. Well, let's see. Again, Tammy, keep this short. That new Danessa Myricks palette, her new one, is all shimmer. I think two or three of them are like satins, but it's an all shimmer. I was like, that's not something I need in my collection because I won't use it. Because looking at the palette online, just without swatches, just look at the palette, it's like, wow, that's too colorful for me. Until you see people swatch it. I messaged Eden last night and I was like, I'm watching Heather Austin use the new, like she swatched every shade on her arms and on her eyes. And I was like, all she did was confirm, like, yeah, you will use, like, I'll use that palette. Because it has all the shimmers. But Canadian, that's like $180. I have a lot. I wouldn't have to pay shipping and stuff for that. But like, here's my thing. I want to get the Natasha Denona. I need a warm palette. Do I need a warm palette? Yeah, I think I do. So that's probably at the top of my list of things that of what I would like to get next. Ensley Rain has a couple of palettes I'd like to get. Again, I know I don't need this stuff, you guys. I'm gonna go into Whisper. Laminatrix has one palette for sure that I would like to get. And again, I don't mean like go out and buy everything right now. I'm trying to remember, it was Color Stories what I actually like using. That's why I'm like, the Danessa Myricks one, I probably would use that one the least, but that one has like all the shimmers that you could possibly want. Going back into Stone and Veg. So I have Whisper on, but I feel like Whisper is like a very, I'm looking so damn glowy. I might put some powder right here. I feel like I'm seeing shadow here, but it's from the lights. I'm gonna take Dahlia or Delilah. That over top. There we go. Hey there, Delilah. Yeah, I wish there was a way. Oh yeah, did I not get that yet? I meant to get. I need to get a micro exfoliator for my nose. Translucent setting powder. I'll see if this will help for what I see right here. Looking too darn. Here we go. Just right here. Tone it down a little bit. I don't mind looking glowy, but holy crap. This is the Rimmel Kind and Free Healthy Look Pressed Powder. Mine's in translucent. Much better. What do you guys think? Nothing extra on this brush, just, you know, making sure everything's all nice and blended. Let's put some mascara on while I debate if I want anything. On the bottom lash line. I don't know if I want anything on the bottom lash line today or not. This is that Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have a mini of that. Got some mascara up here, so I'm just gonna. Man, the amount of people talking about Jessica Braun and Taylor Wynn on Reddit. I don't remember the thread name, like the name for that Reddit last night, like the thread name. But people are talking about those two ladies. Just in the direction that their channels are going and what that they're constantly promoting Amazon and links. Okay, what do we think of this makeup look? Do I need anything else? Do I want anything on the lower lash line? I feel like that eye needs more mascara. There we go. could put a little something. For lips today, I'm just wearing, where did you go? You know what? It's probably, oh yeah, it's back there. Well, it looks similar to this, so I'll put this on. I'm going to be using the Tower 28 Delish lip gloss. It's pretty much similar in color to the In Beauty lip glaze in Cinnamon Bun. Lower lash line, I do want something down there. I'm just gonna mix Stone and Vague. If you're wondering, Stone, Vague, Whisper, Delilah. This is the I need a nude palette. Drop in the comments, what do you think her next MIDI palette is going to be? Purple? Do we think she's gonna come up with a purple palette next? Get it, just take Stone and Vague, mix those two shades together, and just run that along the lower lash line, just like that. There. And this is today's makeup look, guys. I know it was pretty simple, nothing colorful. Again, we know I'm not a colorful person. Not makeup wise. I do play with color here and there, but for the most part, it's a basic makeup. The Hourglass palette, first impression, not bad. I gotta play around with it. I do have, like I said, I have a blush from them, and I do like the blush that I have. I've been using it sparingly. These brushes, I'll keep those there for tomorrow. And I've never bit the bullet to buy any other products because I've always wanted just one of these ones. This was, geez, $120, I think, Canadian. I think in the US you guys pay like what, $90, in the $90 range for it, but in Canada it's like 120 something. So, and I did not have a code. If I would have had a code, that would have been nice. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have one, because every year I always wait till it sells out, and then I'm like, why didn't I get it? So I said that when they came out the holiday one this year, I was going to pick it up. I do know I want to buy one of these, but I didn't. There's 4 shades in here. I'll probably try these out at some point, because there's like a double pack or set on Beautylish, and sometimes Sephora does have it. I don't know if they have it right now, but you get 2 full size of these for close to the price of just one. Anyways, makeup look is done. I like it. It's natural. It's pretty. I feel a little bit put together for the day. And yeah. Do I need any spray? No, I'm good. I'm good. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully, if I'm not on here tomorrow, it's just because I'm doing an early morning shift, and I was like, I'm not doing a video. But I'll do one Friday, because Friday I don't have to be to work till 12:30. So if there's no get ready with me tomorrow, it's just because I didn't feel like doing one super early in the morning. Okay. So yeah, I'm off with my sassy attitude today. Yeah, I do got an attitude problem today. I am hormonal, even though that's not an excuse. It's my head. If I get kind of, when I get a migraine, I do get kind of in a mood. And I'd like to stay home and deal with it, but there's nobody to cover my shift today, and I'm not going to leave them hanging trying to do the cooking shift. So I'm going to suck it up and go in. I'll just take pills every couple hours. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to get out of here. God bless, guys, and have a good day. Yeah, see you later.